What's up, y'all, and thank you for joining me here on OTF, Only Tactical Fans. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, whether you just found the page or been riding with us since the Sierra's channel days, I appreciate you. You made this possible. You're keeping the voice alive and the fight going on. So, today we've got something big to talk about. Sierra's direct appeal just moved to the next stage. Finally. And yeah, we're getting action on the case, and I'm gonna break it all down as best as I can, because we all know I'm bad with words and explaining things, but I can come up with 100 excuses and bring things up from the past, just like this hat. But real quick, before we dive in, this fight, it runs on onlytacticalfans.myshopify.com. You wanna support Sierra, this channel, and the work we're doing to expose the bullshit? Hit the link, grab a shirt, flip off the ATF with a shirt, keychain, whatever. We even got stuff suitable enough to wear for Thanksgiving. I think that's suitable for Thanksgiving. Yeah, you'll be fine. But every sale matters, guys, and go check it out. Back in January last year, Sierra filed his direct appeal. Now, if you're wondering why is it taking forever, you're not alone. Direct appeals take about 15 months. Well, actually, I think it's about year and a half to 2 years, depending. But anyways, why does it take so long? Because the system is slow as fuck. Because they want it to be slow. Because making people wait in prison for over a year just to be told no is totally normal now. And for those of you wondering what's the difference between a direct appeal and a 2255, let's break it down. Direct appeal, you're arguing that a judge or a prosecutor messed up the law during trial, like jury instructions, evidence issues, sentencing errors, etc., etc. 2255 motion, that's more like my lawyer sucked, or new evidence just dropped, or the law changed. But as of right now, Sierra is doing a direct appeal, and guess what? There's a movement. Ah! Finally, something. I've been fucking waiting. I know you guys have been waiting. So now we're around about month 15, and the court came back with one of the three options. Number one, appeal granted, Sierra walks, conviction throws out. 2, appeal denied, conviction stands. Or 3, oral arguments scheduled. And in Sierra's case, they scheduled oral arguments for like September 8th, I believe. So that's exciting. I feel like it's better to have oral arguments than be like, oh no, we're just gonna deny conviction stay. Like, I feel like oral arguments, I don't know, it gives me some hope, even though it's really hard to have hope. But anyways, that means that judges want to hear both sides and argue it out. And that's a good sign, I feel like. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. So why are they doing oral arguments? Because the whole case is garbage, and they probably know it. At least that's what I hope, because anybody could look at this and be like, something's weird here. But anyways, let's be real. A drawing isn't a machine gun. Not under the NFA, not under the GCA, not under any federal gun law. It doesn't matter if it's a stick figure doing gun yoga, it's still not a regulated item. There is no law that says pictures, sketches, blueprints, ideas, napkins, doodles are machine guns. And talking about those things, still protected by the First Amendment. But nope, the ATF says Sierra and Irvin conspired because they made a joke YouTube video with a drawing. So now the 3-judge panel wants to hear from the government. They want to ask, yo, what law did he actually break? Because unless there's invisible ink hidden after shall not be infringed, I must have missed the part that says Congress shall have power to arrest YouTubers for edgy jokes about potential gun parts. But I must have missed the part that says Congress shall have power to arrest YouTubers for edgy jokes about potential gun parts. And by the way, if that last rant didn't make you want to buy a shirt, I don't know what will. OnlyTacticalFans.myshopify.com keeps us alive, keeps Sierra's voice loud, and help the feds lose sleep on one t-shirt at a time. So I think it's very beneficial. Anyways, thank you guys who all that buy from the store, support us. We really appreciate you, and make sure to check them out. So here's what's coming. Matt from Fudbusters, that's Sierra's appeal lawyer, is going head to head with the government. He's going to argue better than the government. Right, Matt? Or else. I'm just joking, Matt. Anyways, he's gonna argue what constitutes a machine gun, what's protected speech, and whether any of this should have ever gone to trial. Sierras never got to argue this stuff at trial, by the way. So why? Because the ATF called it a machine gun and the court said, okay, it sounds good, and shut down any defense that might confuse the jury. Translation, jury notification is scary, so they silenced the defense, but now the judges have to deal with the law. Now here's where it gets real. The court could do one of the four things. 1, mistrial without prejudice and toss the conviction and says start over. 2, mistrial with prejudice, they toss the conviction and say you're done, government case closed. 3, conviction upheld. Worst case, nothing changes. 4, conviction thrown out. Sierras walks free, case over. And if it's number 3, then we climb higher. We take it to the Supreme Court because let's be honest, SCOTUS is gonna love this one. Hopefully. But I would look at it and be like, what in the fucking shit stain's going on here? Like, what the fuck? A drawing, a joke, a conspiracy with no crime? Like, what is this? You better believe the ATF is sweating at the thought of this case going to all the way up. That's why I have a feeling too, what also could happen is I believe that the prosecution them could dismiss it before it gets there. So here's the deal. Sierras isn't just fighting for himself, he's fighting for every one of us, because if they can turn a line drawn into 60 months, they can turn anything into a felony. And that's just like the sad truth. It's really sad. This is about the First Amendment, it's about the Second Amendment, and it's about sending a message that Constitution still means something. So yeah, September is go time. I'm excited, finally. Oh my gosh, I feel like it's taken forever. I can't even stand straight, whatever. I'm so excited about it. But if you believe in what we're doing, if you believe in Sierras, if you are sick of this crap, subscribe, share, drop a comment, and use the links down below. OnlyTacticalFans.myshopify.com. Let's help Sierras fight and win, because this isn't just his battle, it's ours. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, and thank you all so much and for following me and being here and starting our new chapter, I guess you could say. Until next time.